Hello Libra, and welcome to your weekend guidance tarot reading. This message will be for October 18th through the 20th, and we'll have an intention for this weekend. If you find the message resonates with your situation or is helpful, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you'd like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and I upload these messages daily. So, Libra, Libra, Libra. The messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. Feel free to check other signs within your birth chart. It really has to do with the title. So if there's something here in the title that resonates for you, then there's most likely something in the message. So let's see here, Libra, what we can see. The wisdom of the oracle. And then we'll get into the main spread. Loyal heart, thinker, and time to go. So loyal heart symbolizes loyalty, devotion, being loyal to a person, place, or thing. Thinker symbolizes strategy, analyzing, trying to be logical about the approach. And then time to go symbolizes endings, walking away. There's nothing else to learn here. What I'm getting here, Libra, is there's a situation that's presented itself that you may be very loyal to. Have your heart set on this thing, okay? And I feel like in analyzing the situation or analyzing, playing this out, I feel like it's going to, the energy I'm getting is you're going to be moving on. You're going to analyze this situation and move forward. This could be a relationship. It could also be a job, career opportunity, something along those lines. But I get the sense here that whatever the case may be, Libra, you're going to be walking away from this. Living situation. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Most important message for Libra. What does Libra need to see, Spirit, about this situation? First card out is the Tower moment. This card symbolizes destruction, crumbling, but this ending, it's like the crumbling of a structure to be able to rebuild the foundation, if that makes sense. And then we have the Queen of Coins in reverse. I get the sense that there's something, this ending, whatever is ending for you is very dramatic. It may cause a lot of delays within finances, um, delays within relationships. There is a need here with the World card in reverse to try to take a step back and see the bigger picture. I get the sense here, there's a need to refocus. Get refocused. Maybe even think outside of the box. Okay? One of the things I get the sense with this Four of Coins coming out, that's having to do with this Tower moment. That this ending very well could be in a work situation. Maybe this is a living situation. But there's something that's going to cause you to barely make it out by the skin of your teeth. Take some time and review what has gone on, what has happened, because I feel like there's something that you're missing. There's something that you're missing in this. Okay. On a lighter note, you are moving into calmer waters. The worst has already passed. So, that's always a positive thing. Okay. Sorry when I pause, guys, but I'm like hearing messages and trying to filter through what type of energies that I'm getting. I really get the sense here, Libra, that there is a need to review, take a review of what's gone on, because I feel like there could have been some things that you might have been able to do differently. There's definitely a lesson that needed to be learned within this situation. And I know that sounds kind of terrible if you really have lost a job, but understand that even if it was some silly reason, maybe even being prepared, or maybe this is going to set the foundation for you to start a business. Being prepared with another job opportunity, or always being on your feet, always being on your toes. If that's what you are choosing to do, working for other people's company, you never know what you're basically putting your life in that other person's hand. You know, if they want to get rid of you, they can, and that's fine. Everybody has decisions. It's just business. I get it. But we have to be prepared for ourselves and be ready for our own happiness, for our own self-worth and self-love and self-care. So just always, having your ear open for opportunities, or just one day out of the week looking at other job offers and those types of things. I also get the sense here that there is a need for acceptance, and that once this acceptance process is completed, then this karmic lesson will be completed as well. The Judgment card symbolizes atonement for your sins, karmic cycle completed, karmic lesson finished. So I get the sense here, Libra, that, sorry, 1 second. I'm getting the sense here, Libra, that there's a need for acceptance. The Strength card also symbolizes taming the inner beast. Ultimately, I feel like once you learn this lesson, this is it's like the World card. And in the reverse, the World card still symbolizes almost to the completion of the cycle. There's a couple more steps that you need to take. Almost completed, Libra. It's almost completed. So let's get the fairy tarot out, see what else we can see in this. I do get the sense here, though, that it's almost completed. Let go of the past. Let go of people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. It's kind of like cleaning out your garage or your driveway to make room for a new car. And I always use this analogy when I'm talking about releasing. When you're getting ready to buy a new car or go looking for a new car, you start preparing, cleaning out your driveway, maybe getting rid of an old car to make room for the new car. It's kind of the same thing that this release symbolizes. Okay, it's time to move on. It's time to change your perspective. The way you're thinking about this situation is no longer serving. But this will all come with the completion of the cycle, with this lesson. Okay? Then we have the Hermit card. This card symbolizes taking a break, taking a step back, and focusing on your spiritual growth, on your personal development, on your self-discovery, self-healing journey. I do have some things coming up that I've been working on. I know there's been a lot of changes. I'm changing my website around. That's why I have the Wix site up. And I'm also getting ready to create PDFs for you guys, as well as I'm going to do like little webinars for everybody to help you along with the self-discovery, self-healing process. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about this, because I want it to be exclusive. I don't want it to be available for everybody. I want it to be for the people who truly want it. So if that's something you're interested in, keep a lookout. There is some new things in the works. And those webinars, along with PDFs that are going to help you along your self-discovery, self-healing, self-growth process, is one of them. Okay? The last card out is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this symbolizes it's completed. Okay? The lesson will be completed once you go. I don't feel like there's a whole bunch of lessons that you need to learn, Libra. I feel like there's something that is hindering you from moving forward. And I get the sense that this is something deeply rooted from like a childhood trauma. And that is when I have the Hermit and the Strength card coming out, that's what that tells me. It's deeply rooted. It's going to be, you may even need help, maybe some hypnosis or even some cognitive behavioral therapy. I don't suggest just any kind of therapist, because I think that there are therapists out there that are a waste of money. But cognitive behavioral therapy is definitely a therapy that I could stand behind. It basically helps the person in need to understand what's going on with their brain. So you may need some form of help to release this past childhood trauma, okay? So we have patience. It's coming out first, okay? Having patience with the process. Having patience with yourself and knowing that everything is happening for a reason. And then we have obstacles and challenges. So there are still some obstacles that you face, some challenges that you're going to be facing, but you're gaining wisdom in this. So have patience with the process. Try to focus on what is there to learn in all of this, not why is this happening to me. Make it a little bit quicker, less painful, less agonizing. Just a thought. So let's get some Goddess Guidance cards out. Sacred Space fell out. First card out. This card symbolizes creating an altar or visiting a power place. Maybe like a church or a sanctuary, a special garden, somewhere in nature where you feel connected to spirit, to divine, to God, to consciousness, whatever you want to call the creator. There's a need to connect with that. Get focused. Once you find out, once you put your finger on, you may already have an inkling of what this past trauma is to let go of. Once you figure out what that is, don't give up. Just keep focusing on that healing, and you will succeed. When Athena comes out, this tells me that you may already know what exactly this reading is talking about. However, it can also symbolize having the inner wisdom to guide you through these challenges. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust that voice that's telling you no or yes, or this is right or this isn't right. And take appropriate action without delay. Don't think twice about this. Okay? You have the wisdom. Inner wisdom and wisdom are right next to each other. You have the wisdom it takes to get through this. Maybe you just needed a little push. It's almost completed though, so don't give up. That is the message I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.